in, serving you everything in the business world, from building wealth, money talk, and meeting great entrepreneurs. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chill Zone Biz Talk, another episode with great mind and at the same time ways of how exactly we are going to make money make sense. Today with me in the studio is the co-founder of South Sudan Fashion Week, and also he doubles to be the head of South Sudan Federation Fashion Sector to the BRICS Federation. He's going to talk about the fashion industry. How is it bankable? What is the benefit? And what exactly is it going to be like in the coming years? We always saw fashion industry in South Sudan, and we always wondered to ourselves what exactly it is all about. Is it only about clothing? But it's beyond clothing. It's crossing the boundaries, crossing the borders, and also reaching out to the world. And today we have a representative. He's going to talk so much about this. Dawson, you're welcome to Chillzone Biz Talk.
Thank you so much. I'm really appreciative for you having me here.
You're highly welcome. I would like to let you highlight a bit about South Sudan Fashion Week before we go deeper into the other things.
Well, South Sudan Fashion Week, just like every other fashion week in the world, is a platform where designers get to access a market that's made up of clients, that is sometimes who end up being walk-ins, sometimes investors who may see a vision based on the design, and we operate basically like every other fashion week outside there, and the purpose of it is to market South Sudanese locally made brands, and to also send out our identity, what we put on, what our designers make. Sometimes it's more of a reflection of our previous cultures, so it's just more of like a modification. So we also a bridge of the culture and the globalization of our communities out here.
That's so interesting. So talking about fashion, mostly people think it's only about showcasing or modeling. What is the business perspective of fashion, and how exactly does it generate money to young people in the industry?
Yeah, for that case, I think we defined fashion first. And I feel when we look at fashion, we're looking at the evolving and the ways actually of dressing. We're looking at the clothing, accessories, and the changes that comes with years. So many factors that brings about those changes. So fashion is basically clothing. I want to believe when you came here earlier, you knew the kind of environment that you're going to be in, and you chose the right fashion. So assuming you came here to work with your gym fit, then probably they'll say no, it's not continuing. So when we say fashion, we're just talking about clothing, and the way clothes are made has been dynamic all over the years. All over here we are consumers, we wear clothes every day. So when you get outside the streets of Juba, you all see fashion. It's all different brands, it's all different ideas. I want to make a simple t-shirt, I want to make a sweater because at this point it's going to get cold. Yes, I want to make a loose t-shirt so that people don't sweat. All these things are premeditated, and the people that work on these things are the fashion designers, and then the taste is yours. You go to the market and you get a product. So fashion is basically clothing. When it comes to modeling itself, it's actually taken so wrong, because models are employees of fashion. The business of fashion is the designer, that's the curator, that's the person that sketches an idea, put it into life. In the middle of the process, there's so many other people that come in, be it tailors, whether you're stitching your clothes, you're doing crochet. So all these other people that will work with you in the process are required at the process of fashion. But the owner of the sketch and the idea is the designer. The model is actually just there to sell the idea of the designer so that he gets a buyer. So that is more of like the process of it. People benefit from selling clothes because people buy clothes every day.
Yeah.
So there is money in fashion.
That's so interesting. So as head of South Sudan BRICS Fashion Federation, how does that create opportunities for local designers in South Sudan to internationally cross borders?
Well, the BRICS Federation is a very big body. It comprises of up to 80 to 100 countries all over the world. So it has centralized the market for the designers, and there is a bit much of a high consideration on the small scale designers. So there is a support system that the BRICS develops to support these low scale designers who don't have manufacturing plants yet. And there is a lot of resources like knowledge. For instance, we get into contact with a lot of industry heads all over the world, and we share ideas. Sometimes we can channel them to come and share ideas to our designers. Sometimes we do conferences, and our designers get to learn some aspects they're not familiar with yet. So with the BRICS, South Sudan finds itself interacting with the fashion community and also marketing its products and being considered as a member. So this consideration of the tariffing, the trade laws are actually shared. So the designers don't get to suffer the aspect of actually forcing to look for a market whereby they're not recognized. So the BRICS is a platform that helps these designers connect. A few times we've seen even a number of African Fashion Weeks writing to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, inviting South Sudanese designers. And this is all as a result of maybe the BRICS and the African Fashion Federation. And it's more of like we just need more of a lift up of finances, and maybe tomorrow we're sponsoring 2 or 3 designers. They go and sell out what we make in South Sudan, and within a couple of years, everybody knows about our designers and what we make, and that's the direction.
Okay, so I believe some months ago there was a group formed, and that's South Sudan Fashion Federation. Can you put a highlight on that, please?
Yeah, a federation is an association. Just like every other institution, maybe you can say a border circle. So it's where people of the same profession and the same interests come together and lay down a few things that are going to guide them to better find a few ways where they can be able to support each other in the process. So with South Sudan Fashion Federation, it was just something ticking by the time, because from the point of trying to develop the designers, trying to develop some of these models, maybe makeup artists, fashion photographers, realizing a fashion industry in South Sudan, then this came later on. So I believe so.
Interesting. Currently, we have a number of emerging fashion designers in the country, and they still wonder how exactly can they make a breakthrough with less capital. What advice will you give to them on that point?
Well, with less capital, that's tricky. Fashion is expensive. It is expensive. Well, but much as medicine is expensive, I don't know if there is a shortcut, or maybe you can buy cheaper products and treat people. I don't know if that's possible. But when it comes to fashion, you're selling art, you're selling your creativity. So it's more of like what you sketch, what you imagine, and that is the idea people are buying into. So starting without capital. Yeah, starting without capital, I feel like online you can. Because if you have to sell your sketches online, then you can sell them to some of these websites. They facilitate that. We have the Behance web. We have Fiverr, and sometimes if you're doing printables, yeah, you can do NFTs. Yeah, it's a process to learn. So the designers need to learn it. Okay, or the person aspiring to be one. So it's more of them knowing how to upload all their content there and how to sell it and how to monitor what comes out of there. Yeah, so that's one way. Another way you can do proposals. It's a sketch. It's like, yeah, this is the sketch I have, and this is what I can achieve at the end of the day. So, yeah, if someone buys to it, then that's where you get the capital to start up. But later on, you get to understand that it's still a business of proposals because you're not operating as a tailor when you are a designer. So a tailor has a lot of walk-ins, but a designer has a collection that they try to showcase, and people get to see the whole idea from what they're showcasing. If they like it, they buy. So that is their direction too. The tailor gets walk-ins every day, so the designer have to be a bit creative. Yeah, and those are the only few ways I believe they can make money with less capital. But in the process, you need capital because making clothes is expensive. Getting the fabrics and sort, it's really, really expensive.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with me in the studio is Dawson Dau Amol. He is the co-founder of South Sudan Fashion Week. Let's go for a short break and we'll be back right away. Welcome to Chill Zone Biz Talk, where great minds, bold moves, and real money talk collide. I'm your host, Rochelle Hakim, serving you everything in the business world, from building wealth, money talk, and meeting great entrepreneurs. Welcome back from that short break. I am your host, Rochelle Hakim, and today it is all about fashion and how can it be profitable as a designer. Not only that, knowing about the BRICS Federation and get to know about the South Sudan Fashion Federation as well. So with me right here is another intelligent mind, not only head in South Sudan, but also representing the country at large when it comes to fashion within the country, regional and international. So this is Chillzone Biz Talk right here on SSBC. So Dawson, what do you think we are really missing when it comes to the creativity part, especially from skills, production, and how best can we fix that as a country?
I can't necessarily say that we are missing the skills. We have a lot of skilled designers over here. Some of them actually studied from outside and very passionate about it. Some of them studied from within. They loved what the other designers were doing over the periods of the fashion getting course. And yeah, the creativity is really, really there. Production-wise, yeah, I'll say we are a bit low because the designers are not able to sell that much. They get less motivated. The ready-to-wear outfits that are done in large amounts get to the market over here. The second-hand clothes get to the market here. They are relatively cheaper. So with the situation of the economy, then a lot of people choose to pick maybe the second hand, the ready to wear that are done by big manufacturers. So making the final cost really low. So and opposed to like supporting the designers. Yeah.
So what do you think it will be needed for made in South Sudan to actually compete with the international market?
Well, we really market brands from within here. The task of the brand is maybe advancing your creativity, find a way to sell, because it's about looking at what is around you, what people should wear comes out of that. So these brands actually dictate what they're selling outside there. So the most important thing is that we provide a platform that actually put them outside there so that their work is being recognized, and if it is really good, then maybe someone comes off with them, maybe from the clients, maybe it investors and many other things that they can get into.
All right. So currently, if I'm one person who is out there looking for a platform that you are talking about, how best can someone locate that, and what exactly are your plans for the coming months for us who are interested into the fashion industry?
Yeah, we usually have the Fashion Week once annually. We usually announce the registration of the designers online, and sometimes we take in also people aspiring to be designers and get to understand their stories, get to see their sketches. So all that is done on our social platforms. We have a website as well, so if communications be, then you can always locate them there. So this year we've pushed it a bit further. We usually do August. Yeah, but we realized that sometimes we fail to accommodate. We also have a few diasporic South Sudanese that wish to showcase their clothes sometimes over here, but the timing is always an issue. So this year we were looking at November, so all the other communications will be done in between, but that is when we're having the 11th edition of the Fashion Week.
Okay. So if the industry is well structured in form of employment and also creating more opportunities, how many young South Sudanese are capable of tapping into that opportunities, and how best can they benefit from it as self-employees or either under the federation?
The fashion industry is really vast. The federation plays a role just like a circle. It's more of like these are people who have just agreed to be part of this and build something together. It's just like an association. So that is the task of the federation itself. So the bigger picture, you are talking of the industry growing? Or
yes. And structures, what opportunities can it be bringing on board?
So it's clearly evident, the fashion industry is so big. It employs a lot of people. Like we mentioned earlier, we have a designer, we have tailors, we have fashion models, we have stylists, we have fashion photographers. So it's a whole vast number of people employed under the same sector. And it is selling to within South Sudan, so it makes it nice. It's a circulation of our revenue. So we're talking of 5 years to come. We look at, for instance, right now we have over 200 designers, I want to believe. So most of them are very, very small scale. So we're talking of 5 years to come. How about we have 1,000 designers?
Nice.
Those are already employed people. We don't want to talk about tailors, because tailors are also part and parcel of cloth making. So how about we have 50,000 tailors in South Sudan already? Up to now, who knows, because there's so many tailors all around, and they help you out there to fix your clothes. How about the fashion photographers? Of course, we don't say that fashion photography is done only for fashion, but we have fashion photographers. How about the fashion stylists? So we are looking at a very big number of people. We are looking at a sector that can take maybe in the next 5-10 years over 100,000 people working there, because the end product is cloth making. But again, looking at the bigger picture, then if we start going back to our roots, try to find our textiles, get the know-how of what we call it, fabric production, then how many other people are we employing in that sector, so that we have our own fabric that is made from the products of the soil of South Sudan tomorrow. So with time, it's a very big sector, and if grown, and if designers grow, whereby they get manufacturing plants and their final products are low and the common person is able to buy a lot, then we end up building an industry. There is competition. We have so many cities in South Sudan. You can just decide to go and base somewhere, and people are attending weddings, people are attending parties, and you go there and tell them this will look good on you, and I made this design this way, and that is where they cash in.
So what are the untapped opportunities that young people or either people in the industry haven't seen yet within South Sudan that they can start investing in to bring growth in the fashion world?
Well, I'll talk of styling because in an industry where we're seeing a lot of designers coming up, very creative, and where we're visualizing a future where they will need editorials for their collections to sell, or where they will need some stylists to help them, sometimes backstage, to help them actually put the clothes in the right condition so that it gets the market. So I feel like we have that as a gap. We don't have a lot of people who think styling is a career in itself. We have a few people who are trying to portray that. They're really doing well, I can say that, but it's not enough a number to be able to accommodate and generate a lot of creative ideas that can help designers do editorials that can help them maybe sell outside there. Yeah, other areas like fashion photography, runway photography and stuff. And I really feel like we still have a lot to do there, and it's also income earning with time. So someone develops skills of taking better pictures on the runway, doing better fashion editorials, then they ought to earn from it.
All right, thank you so much for the insights and the amazing words that you have given. So what is Dawson's 5-year plan from now on to empower the industry, and how best can we benefit from that?
Well, it's a slow movement. we don't talk of 5 years and they look like 5 years anymore, because the plans that people usually have these days, and how things be moving so slow sometimes. You can have a plan of having this in the next 5 years. Why it doesn't work is very simple. At the moment, the economic situation is a bit critical to almost everyone. We are trying to build up an industry that depends on everyone, maybe to buy the clothing, to buy the creativity. Yeah, so, it takes time when people are buying the idea, but not lots of them. We believe that when we are comfortable enough and people are living their lives normally, and there's a rise a bit of how things are going in the market again, then we are able to expose these designers and they're able to sell, and the more they sell, the more we get more creatives in the industry, because they feel like there is money in it and there is competition. And yeah, so the future is marketing the South Sudanese locally made brands. We've had heights right now. We've had international media sites coming through. We've had South Sudan Fashion Week being named a producer of maybe the favorite models in the fashion industry. That's a very big plus. So much as it is not about the models, because the models are self-employed, and the platform helps them. The bigger picture is to see a future where the designers are able to sell, and they're self-sustainable. The platform still remains there, so that they are able to connect with the potential clients for the future. But the dream is that the designers are able to sell their products, and they are able to be self-sustainable.
All right. Thank you so much, Dawson, for the words and for giving us more insights about the industry and how exactly best we can profit from it as a nation. And to you out there today, fashion made business. And here on Chill Zone Biz Talk, it's all about turning your creativity, your ideas into reality. And my guests really flooded us with a lot of information. And the best part is we are no longer going to do it locally, but also crossing borders internationally. I am your host, Rochelle Hakim. Catch up with me next week, Sunday. I can't wait to host you with another guest as well. Bye-bye. Welcome to Chill Zone Biz Talk, where great minds, bold moves, and real money talk collide. I'm your host, Rochelle Hakim, serving you everything in the business world, from building wealth, money talk, and meeting great entrepreneurs.